Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barrett. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Damian Lillard.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across, and his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
And the starting group for San Francisco. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Scottie Barnes. Then it's Thomas Bryant. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Jaquez in at the 2. And for New Orleans, they've got Black. Trae Young is out there with Nembhard. Then there's Moses Brown. And it's Batum in at the 4. How many games do you need to play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at, obviously the development of the younger guys, and your chemistry is always ongoing.
Now, here is Young. Offline with his 3. Lillard outside. Pass to Barnes. Lillard left side. Good on the triple.
And Lillard can knock these things down in his sleep. He makes it look so easy.
Here's New Orleans. It's a 3-point game. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
A little bit ago, Willie Green and I were able to chat. Now, I asked him how they plan to limit the effectiveness of Kawhi Leonard. Coach said the thing with Kawhi is that even if you're able to slow him down offensively, he'll find a way to impact the game with his defense. He's one of the best two-way players the game has ever seen. So they won't have a moment's rest tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, Scottie has confidence from that mid-range and does not need much space.
Brown with a screen on Jaquez. Here's Nembhard. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Here's Nembhard. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Nembhard's got 5 now.
And if you give Batum some time to survey the floor, he'll find an open teammate.
Now here's Lillard. He's had his share of big nights at the offensive end, that's for sure. His scoring average is at 18 points a game.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now Nembhard. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. It doesn't go for him. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Nobody near Barnes. His 3-pointers off the mark. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Young with no one around, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. We love young Scottie Barnes. He can shoot, he can defend, and he can really pass. Brent, he seems like the ideal wing.
Well, there's a lot of things there, Kevin, that are very good. And you don't become an all-star at that position without those kind of abilities. But the responsibility of playing winning basketball consistently, let's see how that plays out for Scottie moving forward.
Now here's Brown after the miss from Trae Young. Yep, that one goes in there.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Bryant with a screen on Young. Down low. Takes it out to Leonard. Tries it from the top of the key. Can't hit that one.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Brown with the bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here is Lillard. Lets it go with a 3. Batum grabs the miss. New Orleans in the lead. Black dishes to Young. Brown the pass to Nembhard. Brown with the screen on Lillard. Offensive rebound. And it's Brown missing. For San Francisco, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Bryant with a screen for Leonard. From outside, off the mark.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
There's the lob to Brown. That one doesn't drop.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Now Young, after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Young against Lillard. Young, no good. San Francisco shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. And it's Lillard missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now here's Brown after the miss from Damian Lillard. Young taking his time here. And it's off from three-point range. Young's gone 1 of 6 shooting so far. To stop the drought, and the jumper falls for him. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
Such a smart offensive player. Leonard understands when to rise up there off the dribble.
Pass to Black. Now Young. Some good scoring numbers for him right now, averaging 17 points a game. Wants to get it to Brown and does. And then Brown with the dunk.
I'd like to see that from Trey, directing traffic, getting a good result there on the pick and roll.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Young against Lillard. Bryant, a screen on Young. Lillard misses. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. New Orleans leads by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. You guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for New Orleans?
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Kevin Love. Hawkins is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Darius Baisley. And it's Agbaji in at the 3 spot. Love in the post. Batum's there. Love can't hit.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Lillard outside. Rebound by Butler. New Orleans leading by 4. Green deciding where to go with it. Another one falls for New Orleans.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. I hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now here's Butler. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Green with a screen for Butler. They kick it out to Green. Jacks up a 3. And it's San Francisco with the rebound.
Yeah, so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
Well, you want to respond in kind, but that last game was an effort that most of the time can get you a win. You ran into a tough opponent who was playing at a high level.
Shot by Champagnie, no good. And so Lillard will bring it up for San Francisco. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Pass to Love. Here's Agbaji. That falls. Great assist by Love.
Just how huge it is to have a big man who can be out there with confidence to handle the ball and make plays. Kevin Love does that there.
Hey, Brent, Damian Lillard is as clutch as they come. He is fearless. Where do you think that comes from? Why is he so effective late in tight games?
Such a great question, Kevin, but for Damian Lillard, I think it boils down to one word, and that is confidence. He has legitimately the ultimate confidence in all the work that he puts in the offseason to be in these moments, to have the ball in his hands, and it's been proven time and time again that he can come through. It's why we see him tap his wrist and it being game time. Those are some of the most memorable moments of his career.
New Orleans leading by 3. Outside, Green. All alone. And he gets the jumper to drop. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
Pass to Love. Batum with the steal. And here we go. It's Butler.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Brown's checked in for Batum. Black comes in for Jackson. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Green. And Trae Young subbed in for Butler. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Young kicks to Brown. Here's Nembhard. Is defending and finished off by Brown.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
San Francisco trails by 7. Here's Hawkins. Off target with his 3.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Young passes to Brown.
Two minutes remaining in the first half.
The rebound by Bryant. Bryant's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Batum's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Young passes to Nembhard. And here is Brown, defended by Bryant. Here's Jaquez. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Jaquez with an outstanding effort, not just night to night, but moment to moment.
New Orleans leading by 5. Young with the ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Memphis. And it's Brown missing. San Francisco shooting at ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack.
And we love it when Kawhi takes it over into his own hands. What a special player.
Here's Young. San Francisco making their last shot. 3-pointer. Gets in and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Jaquez outside. Wants to get it to Bryant and does. Over Brown. The shot by Bryant, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Brown with the screen on Barnes. Goes up on the wing. And it's Bryant with the rebound.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Leonard looking around. Leonard flanks the putback jam. And so it's New Orleans with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're wonderful.
Taking a look here now at New Orleans, they're letting the losses stack up. It can dim your confidence and your playoff chances. They need to make some changes, maybe in their lineup, maybe shot selection, something.
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for New Orleans.
The energy in their hometown is electric, man. You can tell these players are loving the positive attitudes and feeding off them. I expect them to sustain this enthusiasm.
Yeah, I mean, these fans just love this team. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. They've got Batum. Trae Young is out there with Nembhard. Then there's Black. And it's Brown in at the 5, down low. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half. New Orleans leading by 6. Black kicks to Young. Brown sets a screen for Young. Drills the three-pointer. Young's got 8.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
San Francisco shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. Barnes looking around. Lillard against Young. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Lillard missing. A nice lead and looking confident.
And they've got a chance to push it to double digits.
Pass to Brown. Now, here is Young. Back to Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
And no question, Trae Young is a very special passer and playmaker on the floor.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
pause here. How about the stats for Kawhi Leonard? And tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And back to his efficiency from three. As you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for San Francisco. They trail by 11. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And there's the nice layup by Leonard. Leonard's got 8.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
You know, Brent, throughout his career, Kawhi Leonard has always been sensational on both ends of the floor.
It's a great point, Kevin, and it's sort of making me think about history. You know how history can sometimes be boring, but it's something you should study. Kawhi Leonard is that kind of player. Young guys should be studying what Kawhi represents in terms of his two-way prowess, dominating on the offensive end and just a menace on defense. So kids, history is important. Study Kawhi Leonard. If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Leonard kicks to Lillard from deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Black. Brown outside. Here's Young. Another shot. And Moses Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. San Francisco making a switch here. Hawkins is checked in.
23, Jordan Hawkins.
San Francisco trails by 6. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Pass to Leonard from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Young against Lillard. Now, here is Young. He's tightly guarded. Another miss by Young.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's Lillard. Knocks down the 10-footer. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Green is checked in for New Orleans. Butler comes in for Young. Here's the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been fantastic from three-point land in the last 10.
Incredible accuracy from deep over the past couple games. Great floor spacing. And, of course, their shooters have all the confidence in the world right now.
Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Brown the pass to Green. Nembhard with it. 5 to shoot. To end the drought. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Lillard left side, and Leonard has it in the corner. Ryan sets the screen for Leonard. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you. What's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
That free throw good from Leonard.
Yeah, he may not play in every game, but when it matters, Kawhi Leonard, he's about as good as it gets.
New Orleans making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
Just think of how much of a difference Kawhi Leonard is for this team. When he's healthy, he is an absolute force.
And stolen by Lillard. And now Lillard pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 1:41 left to play here in the third. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Champagnie from the arc. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. Jaquez has got his 4th rebound in this one. For the tie. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
And slam dunk by Butler.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Jackson, he's checked in for Brown. San Francisco making a switch here. So Rozier will bring it up for San Francisco. 4-point game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Pass to Hawkins. And here's Love. San Francisco passing it around. Here's Agbaji. Now Hawkins, just 5 to shoot. There's 48 seconds left in the third. San Francisco again missing. Jackson, a screen on Rozier. Butler dishes to Jackson. Butler feeling it out a bit. Here's Nembhard. Off target from outside. San Francisco trails by 4. Here's Agbaji. Love outside. Rozier for 3. That falls. Great assist by Love. Rozier's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. New Orleans on top, leading by just 1. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Quick shot, like it's a good shot if you're hot, but we got to execute against these guys because a quick shot or a turnover turns into a 3 at the other end, right? So let's just discern the difference between a great shot and a decent one. Let's get great shots.
LGA is something you hear coaches talk about often. Wanting his guys to take high percentage shots.
A smart perspective. It's important that teams concentrate on taking the best shots possible.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So with Leonard on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Damian Lillard out there with Rozier. Then there's Hawkins. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Agbaji in at the 4 spot. Outside, Green. Bounce pass, Butler. Jackson passes to Butler. Releases. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through. And New Orleans leads by 1. Rozier against Matthews. They get it back. Tries again. Can't get the layup.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
For San Francisco, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And it's Rozier missing. Well, for New Orleans, shooting poorly, just 35% so far. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for New Orleans.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Jordan Nwora, he's checked in for New Orleans. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for San Francisco. And so Butler nails both of them. San Francisco trails by 3. Love with the screen for Lillard. From deep three-point land, rebounded by Jackson. New Orleans with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. Butler kicks to Jackson. Pass to Champagnie. Back to Green. Here's Nwora. He's guarded by Love. Snatched up. Nwora can't get it to go. And so it's San Francisco with it. It's Jaquez with the drive. Kicks it out to Lillard. Fires from deep. The rebound by Champagnie.
Yeah, but the effort's been there for him, just not getting the results.
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Lillard against Butler. Now, here's Lillard. T right on him. Count the basket. Lillard's got 4 this quarter.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Guys, here's what Willie Green was doing in reviewing the plan with his team. We told him he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Now, Nembhard. Brown with the screen on Jaquez. Nembhard, the pass to Batum. Clock at 6. And here's Young from the arc. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
The 3 from Barnes. Shot clock reset for San Francisco. Here's Bryant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the big man playing big. You like when a guy like Thomas Bryant imposes his size on the defense.
Bryant. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
And I like what Thomas Bryant gives to this team. This is a solid shooting big, helps stretch out the offensive opportunities. And because of that size, he's still willing and able to finish.
And he sinks the second.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Brown with a screen on Jaquez. And Brown throws it down hard.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Jaquez the pass to Lillard. There's a screen by Bryant. 8 feet away. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's New Orleans with it. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. They set the screen. Young outside. There's the triple. Nailed from three-point land. And New Orleans leads by 5.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
13 feet away. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
New Orleans leading by 5. Brown with the screen on Hawkins. Here's Nembhard. Great defense that time from Hawkins. San Francisco shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Lillard surveying the D. Sinks the triple.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Young up top, covered by Lillard, and the shot goes in.
It's in. Trae Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for San Francisco, trailing by 4. Yes!
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Lillard against Young. A shot that time, not on target. And so it's San Francisco with it. Lillard outside to tie it up. Kicks it out to Leonard to take the lead. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Over in the corner, Brown. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Young against Lillard. Batum. Count it!
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And San Francisco calls time here. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
We've got 13 seconds left in the game. Takes it out to Leonard. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. And timeout called by Willie Green. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And so it's New Orleans with it. They lead by 1, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And so they foul intentionally.
Two shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lillard fires away from way outside. Can't get the three to fall. So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a double. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Trey, leadership is such a key part of that point guard position, so what do you focus on with that?
I'm a big guy and building team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts is off the court, because that translates on.
Yeah, you guys look like a tight-knit group right now, man. Congrats on the win. Kevin?
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Trae Young.